Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Thank you so much for your show of love. Thank you so much for all that you do for this community to keep growing. Hope you're well in all your ways and you're loving yourself and others like always. Today we are talking about the the beauty of the mother Africa. So today we are going to listen to Bishop Maponga, his journey to Uganda, what he sees, how he shows us what there is something phenomenal in Uganda. You know, Uganda is the center of the world. Like Africa is the when you say Africa is the mother, most people don't understand. We birthed the world. That is why everything is present.
Right in Uganda. Something very interesting. Something very interesting is not very far from here. A mystery of many years of learning. I want to say something important for the end of this. So, from this point onwards, if you by any chance pour water here, it will be spinning in this direction, which is anti-clockwise from the south. Do you want to pour it for me? Just do it quickly then. So he's going to demonstrate to us here how this whole thing works. Many of you have been reading about this in your geography classes, and maybe you never really understood what does it mean when we say that Africa is the center of the world. That you are at the center of the whole universe. The whole universe. This is the novel in terms of geography, where you can be able to witness the mystery of all times. When you talk about science, this is what makes Africa very unique space. We are able to experience. There you go. So from here, this is clockwise. Yeah, from here, everything spins clockwise. Run on the other side and get the other experiment ready on that side. So this spins clockwise, like that.
Yes.
Spins like that
Clockwise.
on the northern hemisphere. Then you come here to the south. Oh, that's south. This is north.
No, it's south.
This is south now. Oh, from here you go north.
Yes.
From here
Go south.
go south.
Yes.
So when you are here, you will notice that simple experiment. There you go. This is going anti-clockwise. Now prepare the other. Prepare the last one. Prepare the last one. So this one
Anti-clockwise.
anti-clockwise. That one clockwise.
Clockwise.
So spiritually speaking, those in the south are spinning.
Anti-clockwise.
We are spinning anti-clockwise
Yes.
in the south.
Yes.
That means that our spirituality and our way of survival
Yes.
is not according to the clock. You don't go to work at 6:30 in the morning and come
Yes.
back at 8, which is clockwise.
Yeah.
We work the other way around.
Yes.
We work from 12 to 11. We count backwards, as it were. If you're a Hebrew student, I'll tell you, we read from the front to the back rather than from the back to the front.
Yes.
So when the world is spinning in a clockwise situation, there you are, the northerners. We, the southerners, here, spin anti-clockwise. There's only one group of people for today that is allowed to spin halfway to the left and halfway to the right. And this one, apparently, it does not spin to the left, not to the right. The water just drains, as it were, straight through. Wow. Take your time, young man. People must understand. We want them to know for today, you are at the center of the universe. You are at the navel of the whole universe. This whole plain Earth, you call Earth.
So this is to stop it.
Yeah,
to make it stop it. Make it
Yeah,
step.
so there you go. There you go. So finally, is a conclusion when you say that Africa is the mother of all life. So right where I'm putting my hand right here, if it was a human being, I'm actually massaging the navel of life itself. It is right here, right here. You're standing at the center of the universe, at the equator, at the equator. Check it out, Maponga J. Not do what I want to do, but if you do it better. Uganda, showing the Africa that they don't want you to know. So here is science. If we want to control the world, we can control it right here. If we tamper with the energy that was on this space, the whole universe will start falling down. We better start treating Africans nicely. We may just go back to the science and know how to talk this thing. It is never.
All right, Your Majesties, we saw all that, and there are a whole lot of beautiful wonders around the continent. And little wonder that Africa has everything. Because when we keep saying this, that Africa is the mother of mankind, Africa is the Garden of Eden, everything is in the continent of Africa. Now, what more do we need? What more do we lack? That we keep running out of the continent, thinking that the West is the best. And that is why they keep looking at us as if we are beggars. When in the right sense, they are the ones coming to steal what we have. Just imagine. Just imagine. Now, to keep proving that Africa is the mother, these people don't go anywhere to go get their gold. They don't go anywhere to go get their uranium. They don't go anywhere to go get their petroleum, their gas. They don't go anywhere to go get their silver, their platinum, their lithium, their what do you call this other one in northern parts of Africa? Californium, everything that you might think about. All the natural resources. They don't go anywhere to go struggle, to go quarrel with the people, to go do anything. It is the continent of Africa. This is the same continent that they have tagged as the poorest of the continents in the world. But in the right sense, we are the richest because it is from us that everything goes out. If you think there is something here or the other part of the world is better, the other part of the world is good, the continent of Africa is the best. There's no disputing in this. Where our problem lies is poor leadership and colonization. Because colonization, like I was saying in a video of mine, not this one, colonization that made us start looking at ourselves as so poor, as so empty that nothing good can come out of us. This is colonization. This is all what those of European descent have made us to believe. Colonization has made us believe that nothing good can come out of the continent of Africa. And again, it is through the help of colonization that we begin to look at ourselves as not fit. We look at a brother as not worthy. And this is what takes me to Made in Al-Kebulan. We don't patronize Al-Kebulan. We don't patronize our continent because we still look at ourselves as inferiors. Mind you, these people all came to learn in the continent. All those people that they've decided to write in the textbooks, all right, and fix it in our curriculum in the continent of Africa, those people came and learned for our ancient ancestors in the continent. They came to learn from Africa, and then they went back and strategized on how to conquer. And you know why? Because we are too loving to strangers. This is the wrong that we have done so far to the world. That we love the world so much. And at the same time, we don't love ourselves as much as we should have. This is a weakness that we have as a people of the African descent. We begin to love people, we expose to them our cultures, our tradition, we tell them everything about us. We think the way we are to them is the way they are to us, but that's not the truth. Remember, the devil comes to do what? To kill, to steal, and destroy. So there's no way that you're going to get someone out there that is going to love you better than the melanated or than those of African descent. Because you are the only one that knows the source, like you are the real thing, Your Majesties. it's high time that we begin to see ourselves for who we are and rediscover our possession, our inheritance as Africans in the continent. All right, we should start propagating, um, genuine brotherly love. Enough of all this hate amongst ourselves as the African people, as the melanated people, as those of African descent. Enough of all this. Because it is in our division that we fall. Whether you take it or leave it is a fact. But the more we unite, whether we are in the continent or outside the continent, the more unity we forge. Remember the dream of Marcus Garvey. All he wished and wanted was having those of African descent around the world united, forming a body that put us together. And of course, when that happens, the world shakes. The world fears a united African and those of African descent. The world fears this. Why? Because they've done so much wrong to those of African descent that they fear that the moment we get together, we might do the same thing to them that they have done to us. And this is where we should learn and try to fix ourselves together to make something out of all that we do. What do you think, Your Majesties? Leave your comment for the section and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive. Always Your Majesties. Bye for now.